It's currently 5:20 a.m. Not a great time to be on camera, but I was just setting my goals for the next 90 days. And that really made me reflect on, a couple people commenting under my videos, asking me stuff. And this is something I really have to share with y'all. The reason, or a big reason, why y'all are so directionless and don't know what to do throughout the day is because your goals are not microscopic enough. So the rule here is the further away the goals that you set are, the more you're going to put the responsibility upon the future self. You're not going to have the responsibility yourself. The closer your goals are to yourself, the more you're going to feel entitled, responsible. Now, I believe, and this is something that I've been implementing newly, I wasn't that great at achieving goals at all before. If your goals are really, if you want to achieve big goals, then you have to break it down. You have to break it down to 1 year from now. Well, first of all, obviously, you have to conceptualize what your dream goal is. Okay, you want to retire your family. That's great. You want to buy yourself a car. Okay, I understand. But you can't just set that goal because it lacks direction. Your goal should be derived of direction. Now, you set yourself a goal for the year currently. Now, I'm not a new resolution guy. I'm not a new year, new me type of guy. Obviously, anybody who's in self-improvement deep enough knows it's not really how it works. But it's always great to quantify. Yeah, basically quantify your goals. You have to set yourself one long-term goal, which should be about 1 to 2 years maximum. The optimal range that I've experimented with has turned out to be 1 year. Set myself goals for 1 year. Actually, this is my 2025 goals list. I don't want to show you all everything, but kind of a goal of an item, like 5 to 10 items. Now, I want to get to the quantity. The optimal goal range you should have for long term can be between 5 to 10, right? The optimal range is probably 6 to 7. But I want you to break that down further and make a goals list that kind of zooms in on that, make a 90-day list. Now, for example, one of my goals is to get to 100 kilos. I'm 90 right now. And looking at that goal, get to 100 kilos doesn't really have an effect on me. I'm like, yeah, well, I have a responsibility. Maybe it might motivate me to do anything, but it doesn't really give me a direction. It doesn't really necessarily tell me what to do, because I'm like, yeah, well, maybe I can bulk right now, but so it's not specific enough. Your goals need to be SMART. Specific is the first letter. Now, what I could do is within the 90 days, I can break it down by saying, okay, now take into the goal, for example, of reaching 100 kilos. Maybe I can reach 93 kilos in 90 days, right? Or taking another example, have 200 videos on YouTube. It's great, right? But obviously, when you look at it in the moment, you're like, oh, well, my future self's going to achieve that because I can't upload 200 videos right now. It might motivate me, like I said, but it's kind of useless. Your purpose is not to, the purpose of your goals is not to motivate you. It's to put responsibility on you and make you act. Okay? I would rather have a goal that makes me feel scared when I read it, like I do here, than be like, oh, so nice. I'll get a Lambo in 2-3 years. I'll get the life that I want. So obviously not that easy because it sets you apart. If you focus on the outcome, your goals should be your goals should be relating to the process, really. It shouldn't just be a milestone like, you know what, now that I think about it, I haven't experimented with that long enough to give you guys feedback on that, but if your goals are outcome based and if you don't have a process to get there, it's going to be completely useless. If I write down, I want to get the motorbike that I want, then reading that, I might think, dude, I have to work harder now, but I don't know what to work on. I don't know how to do that. So the goals almost come hand to hand with the process there because these two things are very much aligned. Okay. It's kind of like using two web pages that link together. Now, the 90-day goal that you will have is going to consist of 5 goals. Okay. That is important, not more than 5, because let's not be unrealistic. I used to think back when I was new to self-improvement, I was like, dude, I set 15 goals because I am so special and different, and I'm gonna set I'm gonna put so much pressure on me because pressure makes diamonds, right? And then I ended up achieving none of them, and my frequency fell off. I ended up scrolling because I was like, dude, I have so many responsibilities in anyway. You know, don't escape like that. I would keep it. If this is easy, medium, and hard, I would keep it somewhere here. Like when I read my goals of making 20K through coaching, I don't want to reveal all my goals, obviously, but one of them being master hit 300 workouts for the year. I kind of get scared because that doesn't give me much margin for mistakes or to fuck up, right? And the last point is, so you have long-term goals of 1 year, and then you have 90-day goals, and then you should have daily goals, okay? Now, daily goals are in reference to that, however, they are not directly linked. So my goal is to achieve a monthly habit rate of at least 80%. Now, what does that reflect on? For my daily goals, it could be that day getting all my habits done, or, you know, but it should be significant. It shouldn't be like, oh, well, meditate for 10 minutes. You know, like it shouldn't be part of your routine. It should be specific, it should be hard, and it should make you understand that you're moving forward. Now, the daily, so you need 5 goals, 5 90-day goals, and 5 daily goals. So it goes big goals, smaller 90-day, and then 1-day goals. If you don't do that, then you only keep the yearly goals that you have. You're only going to be putting the responsibility on future you, and you're not going to feel entitled or responsible enough. Maybe you might feel responsible enough the first week, 2 weeks, but that's not sustainable and it's not going to work out because it hasn't for me the last 2-3 years, right? You need to, dude, I'm searching for the word. You need to break it down, basically, okay? Now, this was a short video. Still building out the systems for you guys that I've promised you guys I would. Goal setting is one of them. So while I was kind of documenting and writing, and I thought to myself, I have to record this video. Yeah. Keep attacking your goals. Don't forget to break them down to a point where you know what to do in the moment, rather than just kind of feeling like you've accomplished something just by writing, oh, I brought my goals down. Oh, now I'm on the right path. No, you're not. It could even lead you off if you set the wrong goals.